Hey guys, welcome back to Clash with Cory. Thanks for coming to hang out with me today for another Clash of Clans video. You guys know how much I love new attacks, and I hopped into WHF Rising and saw an attack I've never seen before. It's a Town Hall 12 attack, and it's kind of a mismatch, you know what I mean, of two different attacks, a hybrid attack, if you will. This is like a mix between the Queen Walk into BoWitch at Town Hall 12 with the P.E.K.K.A. Bobat at Town Hall 12. So this is like a Queen Walk into a BoWitch. Look at this, stars of the show. We got the healers, the witches, the bowlers, and then the bat spells, all right? Adding those bat spells in, kind of like a back-end troop almost, but a back-end spell. Help grab the stuff that the main push doesn't get, and you guys already know you can rely on Queen Walk into a BoWitch to get most of a base. So when the bat spells can pick up the rest of it, it makes for a really powerful attack. In fact, Arjuna, I'm sorry if I butchered your name, 6-packed with it in this war, two 12v12 triples. I'm going to show both those attacks to you guys right now. Let's get to it.
Nerf this!
If any of you guys are new to the channel, now would be a great time to smash that subscribe button, ring that notification bell. Let's get this attack going and see how it goes down. Gonna start off with the Queen Walk portion of the attack. Make sure that Queen starts walking a certain way and starts creating the funnel for your bowlers and witches to go into the base after that. Look at that E-Drag coming down. E-Drags are excellent funneling troop because of that chain lightning. They can take out so many buildings at once, creating a really strong, really good funnel. Let's see if I can get down this building as well. There we go. Took out all those buildings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 buildings on the outside that E-Drag took out to create a nice big funnel, making sure that that queen walks to the left, not up and around. Is they're definitely the only single troop out there that I know of. Sure, they have 30 camp space, but can take out 7 buildings single-handedly for funneling purposes. So it is a large expenditure as far as camp space, but man, they are excellent at cutting in a funnel, as Arjuna showed right here. Got a nice little wall break in there, making sure that queen is going to walk right into there. Leading in with a couple of giants, just kind of trying to tank for the queen a little bit and put a couple more in front of that wall wrecker, tanking for it as well. Now we do have single targets on this base, so I really like the fact that the witches were used instead of the P.E.K.K.A.s, because the witches spawn so many skellies. It just makes a lot more sense to send a bunch of skellies into single target infernos than it does to send P.E.K.K.A.s into single target infernos. Got that whole, she's got her whole army down at this point, or it might be a guy, I'm not sure. Whole army down at this point, just pushing through this base. Still has all hero abilities available. Gotta kind of wait for that push to get in there a little deeper. Probably gonna use that Grand Warden ability to for that Town Hall blast that's gonna go off in a second. Don't want all your bowlers to disappear from that. There we go. Where are these bat spells going to come in? Okay, came down on the left-hand side there. That's where those bat spells are coming in. So look at this. Wizard Tower is being tanked right now by the Barbarian King, so that Wizard Tower is not going to touch those bats. Remember, those splash damage buildings can make all those bats disappear with one hit, so having those distracted is huge. Now, Arjuna also has a freeze, which is going to come down on that second Wizard Tower right now to keep it from taking out that entire pack of bats. They're going to get that. Oh man, they almost got that Wizard Tower taken down, but they're still working on that Grand Warden Tower up on the very top. So those bats did a ton of work, you guys. They came down right over here and took care of defenses all the way up to there. We're only stopped by that Wizard Tower, and you know what? A Wizard Tower is just not enough to stop all these troops that are still up. We got a bunch of stuff up, guys. We got a bunch of healers still up, healing up the Barbarian King, healing up some giants and bowlers and a witch or two. We got witches and bowlers coming around from the other side. Now, I believe his or her queen was roasted by a single at some point, and there might have missed popping that queen ability, but it didn't even matter, guys. The troops and the bats took out the rest of that base, even without the archer queen popping her ability. Just really wrecked it. I gotta tell you, I like it. I like it a lot. Well, I mean, come on, I love new attacks. You guys should already know that by now. Look at this one. We got a ring base. Oh man, might be running into these guys in clan war leagues. Definitely kind of drew a farm clan this time, I'm thinking. But you know what? Sometimes you're going to run into these bases in regular midweek wars or inside Supercell CWL. So, you know, it's nice to know how to approach them when you have to. Once again, look at that E-Drag coming up there, just making a nice big funnel. Nice big funnel up there. Queen creating the other side of the funnel. Oh my gosh, all those loons came in on the bottom there, direct targeted a defense, and looks like they sprung that tornado trap as well. Crazy cool stuff there. You know, springing that tornado trap so it doesn't affect your troops later on in the raid. Must have been a cleanup hit. Very nicely done. It's always nice to spring that tornado trap ahead of time before your main group of troops get there, and it slows them down enough to stop the raid. So Rage, heal, has one more Rage in the bank, pops that Grand Ward ability nice and early because there's a ton of damage going on in there. Curious to know what is inside of that Wall Wrecker. I'm not going to be able to see. Okay, Valkyries, and they caught the corner of that Rage, so they were able to take care of that Rage with that Rage and take care of that Town Hall. Very nicely done. And guys, this is just a crazy bunch of troops at this point. Look at this. We got the bats coming in on the bottom. They're rolling through. At this point, Arjuna's just waiting with that freeze spell to freeze that wizard tower right there before the bats get there. Freeze that wizard tower. The bats get through it, and guys, there's nothing left in this base that's going to stop those bats. They're going to take care of the last couple defenses, which they just did, and then they're going to start helping with cleanup. This base is wrecked. Super hard. Yes, it's a farm base, you know, basically it's a ring base, but still, you know, sometimes those could be a pain in the butt to deal with, and this attack just absolutely destroyed it, crushed it super hard. All kinds of troops, bats left up on the board, really crushed it nicely, and with a new attack. I love it. So those are the only two examples of that attack I have to show you, but I do have another Town Hall 12 triple to show you. Johnny Walker busting out with straight up old school E-Drag attack. No bat spells needed. Interesting approach right here too. He's gonna Sui that blimp in there, full of max loons. I think he's gonna rage him too to get this air defense taken out, and you know, a couple more defenses in there as well. But the main target of that is that air defense, and also pulling the enemy CC out so the CC's not holding up his E-Dragons a ton. So there we go. The rage is down, the max loons are down. They took down an air defense, took out something else, and then they got roasted. But oh my gosh, guys, those loons took out the Archer Queen too with a loon drop. So very nice. So she's that level 60 Archer Queens, or well, whatever level she was, she's not going to be in there hammering on those E-Drags, so that is very helpful. Now going to kill that E-Drag on the left with a poison and a baby dragon. You lure it out with an Archer, not a minion, because if you lure it with a minion and then you play your baby dragon right there, your baby dragon will not have the rage. So you lure out with an Archer and then you put your baby dragon, have that troop already placed inside of a poison, and a baby dragon can usually take out an E-Drag or a big dragon as long as they're poisoned ahead of time, all by themselves as shown right there. So King and Queen came down on either side, just trying to cut in the funnel, make a smaller path for those E-Drags to be able to concentrate their fire under rage and really roar through this base. Guys, these attacks always trip me out. Like, if you watch them live, like we're watching it right now, like it'll look like it's not going that great, you know? And then at some point they just like fire off another round of their chain lightnings, and all of a sudden it looks like it's going really well. You know, it's pretty crazy. It's really hard to tell how well these E-Drag attacks are going, because they can just shift so fast. With one of those hits of chain lightning takes down, you know, 3 or 4 more defenses, and all of a sudden it looks a lot different. And guys, look at this. There's no base left. There's none. There's a ton of E-Drags, but there's really no base left at all. Wow. Crushed this base. Pretty dang hard. I believe he's rocking all multi-target Infernos, which is nice, because then you don't have single-target Infernos locking onto your E-Drags, roasting through them too fast. So really good choice here, considering the multi-target Infernos. It was a very nice touch, taking out one of those air defenses right off the get-go and taking care of that E-Drag in the CC so that his E-Drags didn't have to deal with it. So there you guys have it. Hope you liked the video. Hope you liked the new attack. Let me know, do you guys like new attacks, new variations as much as I do? And hey, if you guys have a new attack that I haven't seen or covered yet, or just something crazy, hit me up in Discord. I would love to see it. I love that kind of stuff, so let me know. down below the details, in the details of all my videos, you're going to find links to all my social media up at the top of the screen, including my Discord, hands down best place to get a hold of me, and WHF Family Recruiting Server. WHF Family's recruiting Max 12s, Max 11s, and Max 10s, but right now especially looking for more Max Town Hall 11s. So if that's you, you know, hop down in that recruiting Discord server, apply. I hope to see you in there. I hope to see you in my Discord. And either way, I'll see you in the next video.
Nerf this!